no money, that's an asshole. It wasn't a phase.
Hey friends of the Senior Citizen Podcast, it's Vicky, and we're out at the Backyard Bash with the Kill Billies. How you guys doing today?
Great.
Hi, Vicky. Good, thank you.
You guys put on a great performance. I was over here, dancing. So you guys obviously put on a great show. How do you prepare for it?
So we play an awful lot. We play 3 or 4 times a week. So for us to play half an hour is really like breathing at this point. We don't have to think about it. Obviously in the past we've done a lot of rehearsal and practice, and we recently recorded an album. So we're going to be playing the songs from that album that we recorded, and we play them all the time. So we're prepared.
You're just used to it at this
Yeah,
point.
exactly,
It's like waking up in the morning.
Yes, but always just slowly get stressed out more and more before what equipment is going to break.
Yeah.
It's been a thing recently, so we're just...
Yeah. That's the downside of playing all the time is our stuff gets beaten up pretty badly.
I can imagine. It's kind of like, it's from interviewing bands, I've realized it's not a whole lot different, this scenario, where I'm sitting here like, is this recording right? Is that recording right?
Totally.
Did the other camera go out? Like, it's so stressful, so I know how
We
you
actually
feel.
do a podcast too called 561 Music.
Well, it's great to finally meet you guys in person, because we
Right.
follow each other. I support you.
That's
you guys
right,
do a
yeah,
great job.
yeah.
No, you guys
It's
do
so
a great
nice to
job.
be on your pod.
I was actually going to invite you guys to the studio, so that offer still stands eventually.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Sounds good
We'd
to me.
love to.
Amazing. How did you guys get to start playing? Like, what was, your individual backgrounds? Really quick, we'll go into detail later, but...
I'm sure. Well, seeing as I've been in the band the longest, I'll go first. The band started in about 2010, and so it's been around for quite a long time. It's had a lot of different members and things, but at this point, this current group has been together for about 3 years, something like that. Yeah.
3 years coming up this summer.
Yeah, but James and I have been playing for about 5 or 6 now.
Okay.
But yeah, the band started off with a couple of different guys, one of which Keith has sadly departed this earth, so R.I.P. Keith. But yeah, in my opinion, this is the best lineup we've ever had. I'm so stoked by it. Does someone else want to say about how they started playing?
Yeah, was that the question?
Yeah. How did you start playing the band and stuff?
Oh, I thought it was how you started playing music.
Oh, right.
That too, in general.
All the above.
Yeah.
All the
I mean,
okay,
the
but-
band's been around for a while, so it kind of counts. While
Yeah,
you guys
exactly,
were
yeah.
starting out, I was still in the scene phase, so
Well, in that case, I'll quickly go back to it. I've been playing music my whole life. I have a musical family, and started playing the piano when I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and then I started playing the sax at 10, guitar at 13, had a bunch of music lessons. I did a music degree, so I've been doing this for a
shit.
really long time.
And you just kind of like pick up and know? Like, it doesn't really take a whole lot of work for you to learn how to play it?
I mean, it took a lot of work. You got to practice.
Yeah.
I always say to people when people say, "Oh, you're really talented," it's like, no, I did a lot of practice. Like anyone can get there. You just got to do the work. Yeah.
Good stuff.
You want to go, James?
Yeah, I have very little formal training altogether. I just started to learn to play in like a punk band just to figure out how to play and play along with people. And the most training I got was when I joined the Kill Billies, and I started playing banjo more, and I just kind of had one but never played it, and then just started playing it out of necessity, and really just started learning more being around people that played more.
A banjo is not something you see everywhere. Like, it's pretty fucking cool.
It's definitely got its challenges, that's for sure.
Can imagine. And the bass, you have I haven't seen one of those since high school, man.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have a little bit of a mixture of the two of these guys. I started out classically trained in band and stuff, playing saxophone like elementary school, all the way through high school. Eventually switched over to bass, but bass I've never taken any lessons. I've just kind of just did it.
Just had it.
Yeah, just play by ear. Just a lot of practicing, like Ben says. Upright bass, I actually didn't start playing that until I started playing with Kill Billies. I was in another band, or am in another band with James, and their bass player was moving away, and James asked if I wanted to come play bass with them. I started playing acoustic bass, and shortly after that, the guys were like, you got to get a stand-up, because the other guy had a stand-up, so you got to get a stand-up. And so I went out and got one, and it took me a little bit, but I think I finally got there.
I have to say,
Found his groove.
he's done a wonderful job learning how to play the stand-up bass. You would never know he's only been playing it for a couple of years. He plays like he's been playing his whole life.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I always saw the stand-up bass at my high school orchestra, and I was like, I want to play it, but I'm not tall enough. Like, that thing would, like, tower over me.
You
I'm
can
not
get
going to play
smaller
up here.
ones. You can
You
get
a little
smaller
you
ones.
get like a half size.
I
one.
And
happily
you can
played
put
the
it all the way
viola.
to the floor. I'm pretty short and I play his.
Sadly, as tall as that is, I have to pull the pin out about another foot because it's not tall enough for me.
Oh man. No, I used to play the viola in my high school orchestra, but that was a shit show. So I'm gonna let you guys get to your other show because you probably have to run. So
Yeah, we've got to hustle out of here, but it's been a real pleasure. I'm so glad we got to meet, and we'll definitely take you up on the offer and come down to the studio. We'd love that.
of course, we'll see you in our little home studio in Miami, and have a great day, you guys.
Wicked.
Bye.
Senior Citizen Podcast 2023.
Hi everybody, so we're here with Toledo, who you guys are gonna play in a little bit at the Backyard Bash. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Not so bad.
Doing all right.
Okay, I'm glad you guys are doing well. Tell me a little bit about how your band got started, what kind of music you play.
It's indie rock adjacent, whatever other weird instrumentation we want to tack on. Our last record, we messed with like some bossa nova and some doo-wop and some other kind of vibes mixed in. We got started through a combination of like playing in high school, interning at recording studios, going to music school together. So just every facet of music that we've been able to like kind of delve into. We've met some amazing folks.
Did you originally start the band?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Okay, so it started with you. It's his fault, right?
Yes, it's all his fault.
Okay, now raise your hand if you don't really like him. It's okay to speak up.
No, I love that
We're in
dude.
a safe space.
I love that dude.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
That's
kidding.
all love here, I think.
That's super cool. So you went
I
to
live
music
with him,
school.
so no
Yeah.
comment.
You live with him? Oh no. Now this is really a safe place. You can let us know. You know.
So,
You went to music school. What did you? Was it music business? Was it
yeah, I
instruments?
think 4/5 of us all studied like music technology, commercial music,
Okay.
production, audio engineering.
Oh, that's really cool.
So,
All the same degree at the same school. So.
yeah.
I guess it was just meant to be at that point.
Right.
Right. Okay. What do you guys do to prepare to play? Since you guys are gonna go up there, do we have some sort of ritual?
So what we do is we talk about
Okay.
a month before a show, and we're like, all right, let's try to find some time to practice. And what usually happens is we'll find like one random Sunday evening that miraculously works with all our work schedules, and we'll try to remember all our songs. And then day of, what we do is we all show up
Hopefully,
and
right?
hope everyone brings everything and everyone
Most of
shows
the
up
time.
in enough time to like sound check. And then we kind of just throw it all, just at people that probably want to be doing better things than listening to our band. Yeah, and that's basically it. There's no rituals. I mean,
I
Yeah,
say
I
we,
mean-
we mostly like vibing out with the other bands, just talking, hanging out.
Okay.
yeah,
I think it used to be different because we're making a record right now and we're mostly playing new stuff. So some of it isn't even like fully arranged yet. So playing it live is like learning what that's going to be.
Right.
yeah.
Whereas like when we were playing the same songs that we've been playing for 3 years, then it's like we're ready to just hit it. We're gonna hit the floor. We know what to do.
Right. Right.
Plus we
And-
have a new keys player.
So you're the newest member.
He's the sixth member of Toledo.
I am
yeah.
the sixth member of the Toledo.
Sixth member.
Yes, there's a fifth member.
There's a fifth member. It's a guitar pedal called the Canyon. It's slightly more important than keys, so that's how we got edged out
Right,
for the fifth
So
spot.
how does it feel to be at the bottom of the totem pole?
What's that?
How does it feel to be at the bottom of the totem pole?
It's where I usually am and where I have been.
We're
like,
used
for
to it
my
at this
entire
point,
life.
right?
What?
We're used to it at this point. We're
yeah,
good.
it's just it's the norm. It's the norm for me.
Aaron's-
I'm just happy to be here. I'm like a
Aaron's
dog.
mustache is the glue holding this band together, though. So
No,
It's the glue holding everything about me together. So
yeah,
Aaron here is a great addition that we are very happy to have.
yeah. He's like one of our best friends from music school, and it just makes sense to have him playing with us.
Yeah.
Aw, that's really sweet.
Yeah, he's a really good dude.
So-
too kind. They don't need me.
They don't mean it. It's just for show. Again.
Well,
say
Aaron's
it.
also
keeps us
Aaron's also the
together.
youngest, so he has to kind of earn his keep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he's
You have to
a
earn
young
your,
one.
earn your spot, earn your place, right?
I'm learning my new place.
Yeah, you have to-
it's really hard actually, because like all this, they've been doing this for years. They get together like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And I'm like, there's no part written out for me. There's no recording of the keys that I can go listen to. So
Right.
it's just I had to make it up, and we've talked a lot about like how to like integrate the best into the band to give it like to elevate it, right? And it's been really good. I think this is going to be the best show that I've done so far, where it's gonna actually feel good with everything.
Hey,
which
man, I
I'm
hope so.
happy for it.
I'm really excited to see it, you guys. What's something that you might have had prepared for us? Is it the new stuff that we're gonna listen to today?
We are maybe going to start with a brand new song we've never played live before. And then, there's a couple, maybe 3 or 4 more new songs that we haven't released yet.
We're playing a really old one today.
This is true. We're playing one
that's-
from like 2017 that we haven't played in years either.
Old as 2017. I must be ancient. Love it.
Yeah, it's decrepit
The
at this
before
point.
times, yeah.
So,
It's been a while.
Yeah.
thank you guys for swinging around our table.
Thanks for having us.
I hope you guys can come down to our studio in Miami to have a real sit-down chat.
Where
It's
in
usually a
Miami?
little longer than this. We're in Miami in
Yeah.
the Citadel.
Oh, the Citadel. Okay.
Yeah, and then hopefully, we can have a full episode with you guys if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm down.
But for
That
now,
sounds
say bye
fun.
to the camera.
Bye, guys.
Hey friends, and we're back with the Bitter Blue Jays that are going to play in a little bit. How you guys doing today?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for coming out. It's so much fun out here. I love your shirt, by the way. I love cherries.
thank
I'm a
you.
cherry girl.
Thank you.
So, what do you guys do to prep to go on stage? That's my question of the day.
How do you prep?
I think
like
we've been doing it for so long. I think we kind of just do it.
Just do it. Just
Yeah.
get up there and do the thing.
That makes it exciting. That makes it different. That makes it fun.
So,
we
what's the worst
definitely
thing that went
rehearse.
wrong?
The worst thing that's gone wrong? Well,
Oh.
we played one place that I won't say the name, but the outlets were very loose. So all of our gear that was plugged into these outlets, as we were playing, the vibrations would start to pull everything out of the wall. And all of our amps died, all of our pedal boards died. We had to keep plugging them in.
That's not fun.
It was pretty wild.
Chaotic.
One of many messes.
There was like a weird resonance that shook the whole place, and like everyone's beers were falling over. It was pretty weird.
Oh, that's a tragedy for everybody. That's not
Yeah.
even just you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Like,
it was interesting.
We've been through it.
We've done a lot.
Yeah.
we've all been through it.
Shows in the rain.
Yeah. Thunderstorms.
Yeah, weird.
I mean, it's Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Loose floors.
Yeah.
Caving in.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We've done it. We've done it.
So how did the band get started? How, because I really hope it's not like tragedy after tragedy with their shows. That you
No.
have like very good shows
That's
in between,
the
right?
extent of the tragedy.
Yeah.
Even those shows were awesome.
Yeah.
They were just factors.
Yeah.
But the band started.
I had a place we used to call the Treehouse, and it was like a loft. You had to climb a ladder to get up, and we used to start jamming, and one thing led to the other. We started we were playing mashups and doing stupid things, ordering pizza and having fun, and then we started making music.
We started writing our own songs. It was me and MJ, and then it kind of turned into a band at some point. We were doing it so often and so much that we were like,
Might as
let's
well
do it.
name it.
If we're doing it, let's do it.
Right.
And then we got Angelo down the line to play bass with us because we started as a two-piece, and then as soon as bass came in, it just like the band went from here to like here. And Angelo is like 100 times better than both of us. We're definitely self-taught. Like
Yes.
we
Okay.
just do it.
Yeah.
And Angelo's like the maestro of the band. for
I love it,
sure.
Angelo. You came in and you rocked their world, basically.
Yeah, he came in and the band went from all right to pretty
To-
good.
Thanks,
Pretty
guys.
good.
Thanks.
I love it. He's a master. We're
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
They're bringing you down.
No, they're amazing. They're amazing.
How did you come and join them? Did they post like a Craigslist ad that didn't seem sketchy, or?
We worked at Guitar Center together.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, we actually worked together, and it just happened.
Just happened.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. What are we gonna hear from you guys today?
We've got a condensed set because the sets are a little bit shorter today. So it's going to be a fun set because we kind of did the set to be full energy.
Right.
We normally have a little bit chiller songs, a little bit jammier songs. But being with the time constraint, it's just going to be fun, upbeat tempo.
Short, fast.
Yeah, short, fast. Let's
You're
dance
telling me
and
I should
have
go get
fun.
another high noon now.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab a couple. Grab a couple. But yeah, it's, what would you say?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, exactly.
A little
Upbeat,
bit
yeah.
punky, a little bit surfy. We've heard it all.
A little bit of
Oh, I
garage
love surf
rock.
rock.
We just
feel.
a little. It's kind of garagey.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, I went to go see Octo Gato. I don't know if you guys know
We
them.
know them very well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're super fun. They throw their beach balls out. They're
Yeah.
like, don't let them touch the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, we know them very well.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys have fun out there.
Absolutely.
I hope you guys can come out to our studio for a real interview, and we
We
can
would
sit
love
down and
to.
chat for a
Yeah.
very long time. And for now, just say goodbye to our camera.
All right. Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
having us.
Thank you.
Hey, friends of the Senior Citizen Podcast. Here we are with Maximum Friction with Jasmine and Jaden. How you guys doing today?
We're good.
I am so glad you guys are here, and they told me that you guys rock out harder than any of the other bands here. How do you do it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of like the style we have. It's something we agree on.
So you were just born with it, with the stage presence.
Yeah,
with
definitely. We definitely do the eye contact thing a lot. Parents say we have like that secret little eye language.
I don't know if you guys ever watch like anime, Japanese cartoons.
Yes.
You saw Spy Family?
No.
So the little girl in Spy Family with the pink hair, she has telepathy. So I don't know if it's just like that, like both of you have it, and you're thinking like, hey, do this, and he's like, yeah, I'll do that, you do this. Is that it?
Sure. Sure.
I like that. And it's good to have eye contact while you're talking to people. It's respectful, first of all. But anyways, I want to hear a little bit about you guys' musical background. So we'll start with you, Jasmine.
So I started playing instruments as young as 3 with my first drum lesson. And then at 4 years old, I went to a school, elementary school of the arts, and I started playing violin. And I still do that. Next year I'm going to the high school of the arts for violin, so that'd be fun. And I started playing bass at 7. And the first time I started singing and playing bass was at 9 years old.
Was it hard for you to start singing and playing at the same time?
No, I kind of had always wanted to play, like to sing. And my dad was always like, you're going to finish doing what you're doing now. Like, take your drum lessons, finish this, and then we'll get you into it. And one day I was like in this little band thing, and I was playing the bass part, and I looked at the director, and I was like, I want to sing. And he was like, oh, no, you can't do both at the same time. And I was like, oh, really? Try me. And so, I walked in the next day, and I was like, I got you.
I love it.
It was so good. I loved it.
And how did you start out in music, Jaden? Okay. Okay. And so was the guitar with School of Rock, or was you self-taught? All of it with School of Rock, A lot of the musicians that I've been talking to, they've gone to School of Rock and they love it. They're like, this place is iconic to me. I don't know where I'd be without it.
I also started at School of Rock,
Right.
but it was not as long as he had.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot shorter. I definitely jumped between schools.
Got you. And if you guys had to look up, and I mean, from a professional standpoint, a musician that you guys look at and say, I want to be like them someday, who is that to you?
Okay, well, mine isn't technically alive anymore, but I really love Cliff Burton from Metallica.
Okay.
That's his bass playing is that guy, him. I gotta be him.
What about you, Jaden? Who do you look up to?
I have many guitars, but I know this is one, Eastway.
Who? I'm sorry? Okay.
He's all over arpeggios and lots of stuff, so I'm trying to learn.
I like that. And both of you guys obviously have your classical training background with music, with School of Rock and everything, but how did you guys meet?
So this band has been going on for a little bit, and I had a different guitar player before him, and that guitar player quit. And on the same day, I went to an open mic, and I saw this kid playing guitar, and I was like, that kid, him, my guitar player.
So she's the boss, basically.
Yeah.
And what can we expect from you guys on stage today?
A lot of heavy music.
Contact.
A lot of eye contact with the crowd, or just between you guys?
Both.
All right. All right. Well, I'm excited to see you guys up there. You can go ahead and say bye to the Senior Citizen Podcast. Peace out. We'll catch you guys on stage. Hey everybody, and now we're back with Jesse Young, and you just finished your set, which was
I did. Thank
incredible. Congratulations. Thank you. So I know that you lost your voice a little bit, but
Yeah.
How did you lose your voice? What were you doing?
Well, I was traveled a couple weeks ago. When I got back, it kind of went out, and it just hasn't. It's back, but not 100%.
It was funny because when you said I lost my voice and it hasn't come back, I'm like, does he want to put up a lost and found poster like for a dog?
I know. I wish I could have gotten it all the way back by now, but no, you know.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about the album you just dropped.
Yes.
Something to Say.
Yeah.
Well, tell me a little bit about it. You know, what went into creating it?
So we've been working on it for a little over 2 years. Wow. We kind of started in October of 2020 because pandemic, couldn't really do a whole lot. So I had written a song, and I said, hey, we got to record this. So we went to record it, and that week I wrote another song that I said, hey, we got to record this. So we ended up doing 2. And then it just started to be like, as we were working on those 2, every time I would go to record like vocals, I was like, hey, let's do 2 more. And so we started just doing a couple at a time. Like as we were working on them, we'd start the next batch. And just slowly by slowly, 2 years later, we've got a full album.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I'm glad I get to say this in English because I said it in one of my Spanish interviews. While we were making bread, you made magic.
Yes.
No, I love it because it's like you could tell you're just a songwriting machine at this point. Like every time you went into the studio, it was 2 more tracks.
Pretty much. We were trying to keep it like going. Like again, if I was going in to sing vocals on the song, then I was recording the acoustic for the next couple, so we could send those to the drummer, to the bass player, and they could start working on that while we were finishing up these, just to kind of keep it going.
Right.
And then I started releasing songs in batches of 2s, and I did 4 volumes of that in this little series called Duos. And then once we finished the 4th one, I said I kind of wanted to leave the last 4 for the whole album, like put them all together and make a whole album.
Right.
And so we've just been waiting to do that, and finally got that all finished up towards the end of last year. And so then it was like, well, we don't want to release in December, so let's wait till next year. And so yeah, we finally just got it out.
Yeah, I don't want to give everybody a Christmas present, right?
Well, I mean, people, they got so much stuff going on with the holidays and things, they don't really want to be, checking out new music, or might not spend money on it. So it just seemed like it'd be better to wait until the new year.
I love it. And if you had to pick one song off of that album for someone to introduce your music to, like...
For sure. So I would say the lead single, which I just did a lyric video for that maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's called Holding Back. To me, I think it's the best song that I've ever written. So I'm very proud of it. So I think that'd be a great place to start. It features a couple musicians that I'm really honored to have on the track. They were kind of like heroes of mine growing up. The guy that sings harmony on the song, he was in a band that was on RCA Records that had a top 10 hit back in 98, 99, one of my all-time favorite bands. And then the lead guitar is the lead guitarist for Edwin McCain. I don't know if you know who he is, but another one of my favorite singer-songwriters. So to have him playing guitar and this other guy singing, like, it was pretty cool for me.
And so you picked those musicians specifically for that track?
Yeah, I did an album in 2019, and I had some people guest on it. Friends of mine back in Michigan, some other singer-songwriters that I knew. And I was trying to find a way to do that on this one. And I just reached out to the singer, Mark, and just was like, hey, I'm a big fan. I'd love to see if we could do something together. And he agreed. And then it was just about finding the song, and he really liked this song a lot, so he wanted to sing on it. Okay. And then we couldn't get we had a sax solo first, and we didn't like that, and we didn't have the right guitar solo. So I reached out to the guitar player because, again, I'm a big fan of his, and I've known him for a little while. And I just said, hey, could you take a stab at this? And then he crushed it, and so it worked out.
That's insane. No, I put myself in that position. Like, if I wrote a song, it's like the pressure to call, the people that you admire the most to
Listen,
play on it.
I figured the worst thing is somebody could tell you no, right? But
that's a good reminder.
You're never going to get a yes unless you ask. You
Right.
know? And there's been a lot of instances in my career, if you want to call it that, where I've gotten chances to open for people or to have people that I admired like playing on my songs simply because I asked the question.
That's
In a
amazing.
million years, I mean, like, no way would they ever agree to do this. But then you ask it, they say yes, and it's like, holy crap, like, I can't believe that worked out.
Well,
so
congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations on the album.
Thank you.
I can't wait for you to get your voice back and we can see you live
Absolutely.
playing out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a message for our senior citizen fans.
Listen, I just appreciate checking out the music. You know, give the new album a spin. It's called Something to Say. It's available pretty much everywhere. I'm really happy with how it turned out, so I hope you like it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, and now we're here with the Bucc stops here.
That's right.
Hello, hello.
Are you guys just fans of Buc-ee's? Is this where it came from?
Yeah, you take that one, Matt.
I mean, I pass it all the time when I'm driving up to Atlanta, but no, I'm not a big fan of Buc-ee's. But we should think about marketing too. Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I drove past a Buc-ee. Well, I drove past it once, and I was like, "Whoa, that shit's huge!" And it was a bunch of friends that we were coming back from a road trip, but in like separate cars. And one of the girls stopped in there. So this girl has a klepto problem, and when we were at restaurants and stuff, she would she would just take it for no reason. Walked
Like
into
a
Buc-ee's
klepto.
and accidentally stole some magnets.
Oh,
Sorry
wow.
to out you, friend. But anyways, you
Wow.
guys played a great set up there. Tell me
you
a
so
little
much.
bit about the band.
Thank you.
Well, the band is Matt and I. We actually met in Atlanta in like 2015-16, playing a bunch up in there, and then we both relocated down here separately, but we found each other again and started making music down here in South Florida. Enjoyed the South Florida music scene, and along the way picked up a killer, and then we've been jamming ever since.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And that's the long and short of it.
What's you guys' recipe for putting on such a great performance?
The recipe for a good performance, just great songs and like really kind of getting behind what you play. You know,
Right.
you can tell when somebody's kind of put a lot of effort into what they're doing and what they're putting out there. So it's definitely, the work is worth the payoff, you know. So
We practice.
That sounds like you guys practice like a couple times a week now.
we do, yeah.
What's your musical backgrounds like? You can go individually, like, when did you start playing and whatnot?
I started playing drums at a very young age and grew up in like the whole jazz scene and elementary school, high school, college. I went to Providence College up in Rhode Island, played jazz there, and then always did guitar on the side, and I just love writing songs, and so kind of went that route and filled out a band, and basically that's where we are now.
Yeah, and for me, I started playing piano when I was a little kid, so it kind of started my whole musical journey. I played trombone in middle school and high school and in college, and then eventually got into playing guitar. Years down the road, got into playing bass guitar. We needed a bassist in the band. Just kind of serendipity.
Yeah, he basically switched to bass and started like a couple years ago, and that's what you see here.
Just switch it up on us. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
No, what I
exactly.
notice a lot about musicians in this area is that everybody plays so many things. Like, yeah, go pick up a guitar or a bass or the drum set or whatever. Even the girl from Maximum Friction, she's like, yeah, I started with violin, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys are so talented.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
it's a
you
beautiful
need
thing
to,
about music, universal language. Everybody speaks it.
It is.
you need to be a producer, you need to be multi-instrumentalist, you need to be a lot of wear a lot of different hats in music 2023.
Music is.
That might be the shake, I think.
I think it's a shake playing, yes. No, music really is a beautiful thing. I don't know if you guys have a message for our friends at the Senior Citizen Podcast. Just say goodbye to the camera.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
It's been real.
And now we're back with the shake. How you guys doing?
Doing
good.
Very tired.
I'm very
I mean, not
tired.
as tired as you are, but pretty tired.
I mean, okay, so I want to start off. You're the drummer of the people, because you've been filling in all day up there.
Yeah, I played with 3 different bands today. I don't think I'll do it again. But
no, it's not fun. It's not fun. You see what I go through most of the time?
Is it just that much of an arm workout, basically?
It's an everything workout, mind, everything.
Yeah.
For him today, I think today was leg day for him.
Oh, it was leg
Yeah,
day.
today
Yeah,
was
you had a
leg
lot of
day.
double bass. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you took a break with Buck Stops here, but
It was still leg day. He
Not
had 2
enough.
sets of legs,
That's
bro.
true.
Not enough.
That's
How
true.
dare you take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Anyways, okay, so you guys put on a great show.
Thank you.
Actually, while
Thank
I was
you.
talking to the Buck Stops here, like the screams were just like, all right, I can only hear that.
Sorry, Andy.
No, it's all good. What do you guys do to put on such a great show? Like, what's the recipe? What's the magic?
What is it?
I think people enjoy watching us just be.
We're
weird.
completely.
I don't know. We're different, man.
from each other.
We're different.
Yes.
Yeah, we're very different, and I think
Completely
people pick
apart,
up on
like-
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think also a
we
part of it
come
too.
together.
But we genuinely love our music.
Right.
Yeah.
And we like being around each other.
Yeah.
No, not so much.
Sometimes,
you know.
yeah.
So
Sometimes.
how did the shake get started?
We'll make a long story short for this, but
We'll
we
leave
used
it for
to,
the full episode.
Okay,
But,
so
yeah.
we used to be in a band together, and then we all got fired basically on the same day. Fired in quotation. This is on video. Fired.
I quit.
I
quit.
I also quit. I guess
kinda-
Joe is the only one that actually got
I
fired.
got fired, but I kind of pushed their hand
Yeah.
to fire
So then
me.
after
so-
that, these two guys kind of bugged me, and they're like, "We should start a band." I was like, "No, I don't want to do that." And then finally, I gave in, and then here's the shake. So that's the short
It was his
version.
fault, really.
It's really
He's the-
Akila's
yeah,
fault.
Akila
Okay,
pushed
so the
us.
3 of you were part of the same band.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
y'all
At
left.
different times.
Yeah.
At different times.
So I was the drummer, he was the bass player, and then he was the drummer before me. But sometimes when we play shows, I would hop up and sing, and he would sit in on drums. So like
Okay.
we were like sort of part of the same band, but yeah.
Okay. No, because I'm just trying to like calculate, like how many people were in this band? Like, did you just leave one person left standing?
There was like
No. So
It's
it was
like 5,
it was like
6
a
in
big
total or something
reggae
like that, yeah.
band. So
Okay.
there were a lot of like, also there were a lot of like revolving members, you know. So
We were 3 constant
Yeah, we
players
were-
that he always used.
You were 3 pillars, and you just
Yes.
said fuck it.
Yeah, but
Let's go.
essentially to a
I
point.
said fuck it first.
Yeah, he was the
Then
first
I
one to
tried
fuck it.
Get them not to fall into it, but then
He fucked it first, and I fucked it, and then he fucked it later. Well, he said fuck it. That's not what I meant.
We said
we
said fuck
I
it on
said
the
fuck
same
it again. Let's
day.
do another band.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm still you guys' emotional support podcast, by the way. That is in our bio.
That's fine.
There wasn't enough room to tag it, but I am here for you. If
Emotional-
you
I love
decide to
that.
say fuck it from the shake, I'm still here for you.
I
And you
appreciate
can
it.
leave and start a new band and invite these two.
I don't think you're going to get that a second time. I'm not going to say yes twice in a row.
Wow.
You never know.
No, that's true. That's also true.
All right, guys. I don't know if you have anything you want to say to the camera before we head out, and I'll let you keep doing your thing.
Send help.
Please.
He's dying.
Yeah.
He's literally dying.
I know.
Yeah.
But that used to be white, right?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. You can follow us at The Shake FL on Instagram. And that's
Yeah.
probably the best thing. And then
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Thank
One,
you for
two,
coming
three.
out and doing
Yeah.
this whole
And I
entire
want you
thing.
guys to come back for our studio in Miami.
I would love,
Hell yeah.
love
Studio,
to.
Be
a real
awesome.
sit-down
Yeah.
session where I can get all the tea as to why who
Yes.
quit and whatever.
All you have to
Awesome.
do is just send us gas money and we'll
Sounds
be there.
good. Shake
Yeah,
it.
pay us.
Shake it. Thank you
Be
guys.
prepared.
Yeah.
You want
I'm
us
always
in the
prepared.
studio?
No, you have
I'm
no.
being
Yeah. This is the
prepared.
short version. You have no idea
Yeah.
what's about to happen.
I'm always prepared. And here we are with Billy Doom is Dead, which I really hope Billy Doom is not dead.
I'm here, baby. What's
He's
up?
not dead yet.
We're
He's
partying.
alive and well.
We're alive and well.
How you doing today?
I'm great. I'm having a good time. Thanks for being out here doing this. This is really cool.
No, it's super fun to be out here. I really do enjoy it. Like, interviewing is my life.
Yeah,
But I was creeping on you guys' Instagram, and I noticed that you guys opened up for Less Than Jake, and that got me so fucking pumped. 'Cause
Get hyped.
I
Start
love-
skanking in your living room, skanking it up.
Oh my gosh, I saw Less Than Jake the day I turned 17.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was Streetlight was opening, and
Yeah, I remember that show. It was
You were
at
there?
Outside of Revolution.
it was at Revolution.
Yeah, I saw them. It was the second show I ever saw when I was like 14 at the Chili Pepper, which is now Revolution.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah. See,
Little,
small
little
world.
history lesson. Yeah, small world. Pull it all together.
So obviously, to open for Less Than Jake, there's got to be something really lit going on with you guys. What do you do on stage? What is your like staple? This is Billy Doom is Dead. You know.
We just go hard. We go hard the whole time. So I think our secret sauce, or I should say the secrets within the sauce, are just
The
going
Krabby Patty
110% the entire time. So
Okay.
so when you're playing for Less Than Jake, right, you know it's a ska room, and we come out just like straight blaring, like, what's up? You know, that kind of thing. So the room automatically just kind of like, we don't know what to think about this. And then you spend your whole set trying to pull them back in. So for us, it's about that.
So I'm gonna scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I'm gonna impress you.
And you're gonna like,
yeah,
we're gonna scare the shit out. We're gonna yell at you.
What's up?
Yeah.
I love it. Great strategy. I'm gonna use that from now on. Just-
Divide and conquer.
So how did the band get started?
I made a record in my bedroom, and we all play together in other projects. So Andy's in every other band that played today, right? You played earlier, 9 sets?
All
of them, yeah.
Every
and
other band?
Kevin and I met through playing in Spread the Dub. So
Okay.
we met, and then I made a record. I was like, hey, why don't you just punk band full time? Let's do it. The guys checked it out. They dig it, and here we are. Yeah.
I love it.
Pretty easy. A couple phone calls, yeah?
I mean,
I
here
ca-
we are.
Here we are.
Billy didn't even know who I was really, and I called him. I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna play guitar for you."
And I was
He's
like, yeah.
all right.
Yeah. And then he showed up and he knew the songs, and I was like, damn, you're better than everybody I know. You know, you knew the songs.
You made it through the trial.
Yeah.
Basically. And I saw you guys were also on tour with Young Cassidy.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing about the tour life?
Tour life? All right, I don't know. Kevin, go ahead. Yeah, I know you guys.
Being in a van with 9 other dudes. The smell. It's great. Like VO.
Feet, the romance, the
Yeah.
passion.
I like
I
it
mean-
because everyone else is like, "Oh, we're on tour. We have to eat like shit." But I'm like, I always eat like shit. So like, welcome to my life. Like this is how it should be.
This isn't even a stretch.
Yeah.
No, getting to go other places. Like I get out of Florida and like we're going tomorrow. We're leaving. We're going all the way to Texas and back. And so like
Holy
New
shit.
Orleans, Austin, getting to go other places and play different rooms for different people. That's the fun part.
I hope you're eating like shit, but like interesting shit from other
Yeah,
places,
yeah.
and not just like.
Yeah, like there's pizza in every city, so
Yeah.
it's like
Mac
chicken
and cheese
fingers,
and chicken tenders.
plain burgers, nothing on them. And he
Yeah.
eats like a child.
That's all my boyfriend
Yeah.
eats.
Yeah.
But that's the
Sounds
thing,
like a
though,
smart
that
guy.
When
Yeah.
bands go
Sounds
through
like
it,
a great dude.
what they don't realize is like playing the songs is like 10% of the whole thing. 90% is trying to love each other through that 10%. You know, like within that 10%, 90% of everything happens. If you can get this guy Dino Nuggies at 3 a.m., you're good.
Dude, I'm an adult. It's Dino Tenders.
Dino tenders. That's the grown-up version.
They're larger, right? They're larger. Yeah.
My brother and my boyfriend actually had a full-blown like argument on what was the best dinosaur, and they even went through the names and everything, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. It's about to get really loud out
It's about to
here.
get loud.
I
It's
just
gonna
wanna
get
say
loud.
something to them.
Eastway's playing.
out.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
See you on the
Wait,
internet.
one more thing.
One more thing.
We just recorded a record in California at Mix LA, and it'll be coming out this fall.
Mike.
Okay, so we're here back with the fan favorite, the band By the People and For the People, who battled it out at our tournament. We lost one, jump ship, but it's okay. How are you guys doing today?
Really freaking good.
Great,
It's been a
baby.
long day. We're not usually used to playing this late after like 6 bands, but
It's
we're
been
here.
a very long day because I think we got here around the same time and, been battling it out.
We try to get our set out of the way early so our drummer doesn't get too drunk.
How are you guys doing today?
How drunk was the drummer?
Hungry.
He's
Yes.
a little more
drunk at
hungry.
all. That's not true. I'm not drunk.
He was
That's
in a
exactly
frat.
what a drunk person would
I
say.
had 4 beers. It's not drunk.
4 beers.
What?
Exactly.
No, that's what a drunk person would say.
4 beers is not drunk.
So you guys
Mildly
scared the living
sober.
shit out of me because of this tournament. How did you get so much support? Like, it was insane. I was watching the numbers just go up and up and up.
So the secret is we have an OnlyFans.
An
And we
OnlyFans?
reached out to the OnlyFans
So why
members.
is it a secret? You don't want to make money?
No, we don't have an OnlyFans. We just kind of rounded up we just reached out to as many friends and family members, and then their family members and friends, just like looking for support. And it worked out until 4th place.
You know,
Mike.
friends, family members, and bot accounts. That's what it was all about right there.
No bot accounts.
Coworkers. I had some work group chats. It was like, I could ping this and get a couple hundred.
I thought you guys hired like a chat GPT or some shit.
No,
like, get
no.
as many people to vote for this.
We were looking into that, but didn't go that far with it.
If we needed to.
Yeah.
Listen, if it would have
Just
gone down to you and the people who were in the finals, because I did these brackets at random, so I had no idea. And then at some point, it was like a band that had 4,000 followers versus a band that has like 200, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't think this through.
No.
But
May the best
you
band
guys-
win.
Exactly. No,
That's
you
how the
guys
cookie
killed
crumbles.
it.
It's all fair. All fair and love.
Coworkers.
No, and I even see that tonight. You guys have a lot of friends and family out there.
Yeah.
How did it feel to be on stage? I know we're tired, but tell me a little bit about, like, what you guys feel when you're up there.
What was the question?
No, we felt damn good. Honestly, we practiced 3 doors down, 2 doors down.
28.
So
Please
like
don't say
this
3
is
doors
this
down.
is like home to us.
Okay.
So
Home field advantage here.
Yeah, this is our 6th time
Yeah.
playing here. Like we love it. Well, no matter what.
Good
It
stuff.
felt
And
good.
How did you guys come together as a band?
We've known each other since we've been about like 4 years old.
4 years
Yeah,
old?
we've been like best friends since like 4 years old.
Lifelongs.
Yeah, these guys are all grooms to my wedding. He's my best man. Yeah, we've known each other for a very long time.
Well, shit.
Yeah,
We were all bridesmaids
we,
at Nick's wedding, so.
We did in middle school is like kind of when we started exploring music. My father was a drummer, Adam's dad was a singer, so like, we kind of just like started doing it, and then a couple mixed match people that aren't in the band anymore. In high school is when we took it seriously, and we just writing songs and playing show. We were playing at one point more shows than we were now when we were like 14, 15,
Yeah.
16. Shit, we played how many shows where our moms had to drive us our own
I don't
show?
know.
Like we did a battle of bands at Revolution.
Yeah, we played at Revolution one time.
For
That
like
was
200, 250 people, and
wow.
we didn't realize we were one of the headliners because we sold that many tickets. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah,
sold them.
yeah,
We were like maximum friction at
awesome.
one point in our lives.
Yeah. Didn't shred
Maybe
that
not
hard.
shredding that hard, but yeah.
Yeah, it's still better.
That's all we ever wanted to be, really, at that age. But that's so cool. You guys
Yeah,
known
very
each other
long
for so
time.
long. We kept up the friendship.
We're
Jenga.
lifelongs, for sure.
Life locked.
Gotta
Yeah.
yell Jenga.
There's too many secrets between all of you to like end the friendship now. Like
Literally.
you end it,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
screwed.
No, you
That's
can't.
why people must think we're dicks because like we'll fuck with each other on stage, but it's like we've just known each other that long. You know,
No,
We're just-
yeah,
it's just that type of relationship. So.
Mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
Yup.
I love it, you guys. It's about to get really loud out here, and I'm not going to be able to hear you. So this was our unofficial interview. I still want you guys at our studio in Miami,
Let's do it.
1,000%. And you can say bye to the camera over there.
Peace.